Did you know that some fruits you think are healthy could actually be weakening your legs and making it harder for you to stay active? It's surprising, isn't it? For years, we've been told that all fruits are good for us, packed with vitamins, minerals, and natural goodness. But as we get older, our bodies change. What worked for us in our younger years may not be serving us well now. Some fruits contain high amounts of natural sugars and acids that can lead to inflammation, joint discomfort, and even a gradual weakening of your legs. Experts suggest that certain fruits can disrupt blood sugar levels, cause fluid retention, and trigger joint pain, all of which can affect your mobility and strength over time. It's not something most people think about. After all, fruit is supposed to be healthy, right? But imagine waking up in the morning, ready to start your day, only to find that your legs feel stiff, heavy, and unsteady. The simple act of standing up takes more effort than it used to. Maybe you chalk it up to age, but the truth is, it could be the food choices you're making. Understanding which fruits might be contributing to these issues can be the first step towards stronger, healthier legs. And the good news is, knowing what to avoid means you can start feeling better, one small change at a time. If you're watching right now, take a moment to share where you're tuning in from. Have you noticed any changes in your leg strength lately? We'd love to hear about it in the comments. And if you're looking for more health tips to keep you strong and independent, don't forget to subscribe. Waking up in the morning, the sunlight streaming through the window, but as you swing your legs out of bed, there's that familiar stiffness. The first few steps feel heavy, almost like your legs are carrying more weight than they should. It takes a moment to get moving, and even then, it's slower than it used to be. Climbing the stairs feels like more of a challenge these days, each step demanding more effort. Sometimes, a short walk around the block that once felt refreshing now leaves you feeling tired and unsteady. It's not just the occasional ache, it's the small adjustments you find yourself making, using the handrail a bit more, pausing halfway up the stairs, or choosing the closer parking spot because it just feels easier. These little changes can add up, slowly chipping away at the things you love to do. Maybe it's avoiding long walks at the park or skipping out on a day trip with friends because you're not sure if your legs can keep up. It's frustrating because staying active is important, yet each day it seems to require more energy than before. There are stories of people who've managed to turn this around, sometimes with just a few simple adjustments. For example, one senior who struggled with knee pain and leg fatigue discovered that changing a few things in their diet made a significant difference. By avoiding certain foods that were contributing to inflammation, their mobility improved, and daily activities became easier again. It wasn't about a dramatic lifestyle change, just knowing which things to cut back on and which to include more of. Over time, those small changes added up, making it possible to enjoy more walks, get up from a chair with less effort, and feel steadier on their feet. While many fruits are packed with vitamins and nutrients, not all of them work in your favor as you get older. Some can quietly contribute to inflammation, stiffness, and even that feeling of heaviness in your legs. It's not something that's often talked about because fruit is almost always considered healthy. But understanding which ones might be setting you back could be the key to moving with more comfort and confidence. Knowing what to avoid and what to replace it with can help protect your strength and keep you doing the things you love. Today, we're uncovering the 7 fruits you might want to think twice about. While it's true that fruits are often praised for their health benefits, not all of them are as beneficial as they seem, especially as you get older. Experts suggest that certain fruits, despite their sweet taste and vibrant colors, can have surprising effects on your body, particularly on your legs. Some are high in natural sugars, while others contain acids that can lead to inflammation, making it harder for you to move comfortably. Over time, this can affect your strength, balance, and overall mobility. For many seniors, staying active is important, but the wrong food choices can make that goal more challenging. Knowing which fruits to avoid isn't just about eating better, it's about protecting your legs from unnecessary pain and stiffness. Understanding which ones might be causing trouble can help you feel stronger, steadier, and more confident in every step you take. Pineapple is often praised for its anti-inflammatory properties, largely due to an enzyme called bromelain. This natural compound is known to help reduce swelling and support digestion, which is why pineapple is often recommended for easing joint discomfort. However, experts suggest that while bromelain can be helpful, the high acid and sugar content in pineapple may not be as beneficial for seniors, particularly those experiencing joint pain or leg weakness. Pineapple is naturally acidic, and consuming it regularly can increase inflammation in sensitive joints, especially if conditions like arthritis are already present. Studies show that high-acid foods can aggravate inflammation, making symptoms like stiffness and soreness more noticeable over time. Additionally, pineapple contains a significant amount of natural sugar. While natural sugars are different from refined ones, they can still spike blood sugar levels, especially as the body becomes less efficient at processing sugar with age. Elevated blood sugar can lead to poor circulation, which may reduce the amount of oxygen and nutrients reaching your legs. This can contribute to that heavy, tired feeling in your muscles, making simple activities like walking or climbing stairs more challenging. For those who love pineapple but want to reduce its impact on joint health, moderation is key. Doctors recommend limiting portion sizes to prevent excessive acid buildup. A few small pieces occasionally are generally fine, but regular, large servings may lead to discomfort. If you're looking for a replacement that's easier on the joints, consider swapping pineapple for berries. Blueberries, for example, are low in sugar and packed with antioxidants that help fight inflammation. Raspberries are another good option, with high fiber content that supports healthy digestion without the acidic aftereffects. Some experts also suggest pairing pineapple with a small handful of nuts or a bit of lean protein to help balance out the sugar spike and minimize its impact on blood sugar levels. This way, you can still enjoy the refreshing taste of pineapple without the added strain on your legs and joints. Understanding how certain fruits affect your body can make a big difference in how you feel every day. Making small adjustments, like choosing fruits that support rather than strain your body, can help keep you moving comfortably and confidently. Bananas are widely known for their high potassium content, which helps regulate fluid balance, support heart health, and prevent muscle cramps. This is why bananas are often seen as a go-to snack for those wanting to boost their energy or recover after exercise. However, for seniors, bananas may have some hidden downsides that are important to consider. One of the main concerns with bananas is their high natural sugar content. A single medium-sized banana contains about 14 grams of sugar. While this is natural sugar, it still has an impact on blood sugar levels. As the body ages, its ability to process sugar efficiently slows down. Experts suggest that frequent blood sugar spikes can lead to inflammation and poor circulation, particularly in the legs. Over time, this can contribute to that familiar feeling of heaviness or stiffness that makes walking or climbing stairs more challenging. Another factor to consider is fluid retention. Bananas, despite their health benefits, can cause the body to hold onto water. This is because potassium, while essential, also interacts with sodium levels in the body. If there is an imbalance, it can lead to bloating and swelling, especially in the lower legs and feet. Doctors recommend that if you are experiencing regular swelling or heaviness, it may be helpful to moderate your intake of high-potassium fruits like bananas. Reducing portion sizes or spreading out consumption can make a noticeable difference. For those who still want to enjoy the benefits of potassium without the added sugar and fluid retention, berries are often suggested as a better option. Blueberries and strawberries are both low in sugar and rich in antioxidants, making them kinder to blood sugar levels and circulation. Some experts also recommend pairing bananas with a handful of nuts or some protein to slow the absorption of sugar and reduce its impact on the body. Being mindful of how certain fruits affect your legs can help maintain strength and mobility, allowing you to move with more comfort and ease. Grapes are often enjoyed as a sweet and convenient snack, but for many seniors, they may bring along some hidden concerns. Grapes are high in fructose, a type of natural sugar that, when consumed in large amounts, can lead to elevated levels of uric acid in the body. Experts suggest that excess fructose is processed by the liver, where it can be converted into uric acid. Over time, this buildup can settle in the joints, particularly in the legs, ankles, and feet. This can lead to symptoms of stiffness, swelling, and even sharp discomfort. For those who already experience joint pain or conditions like arthritis, the effects of high uric acid can make everyday movements more challenging and uncomfortable. Studies show that elevated uric acid is also linked to a condition called gout, which is characterized by sudden and severe joint pain, often affecting the big toe but also spreading to the knees and ankles. Even if gout is not present, the slow accumulation of uric acid can contribute to low-level inflammation that gradually makes the legs feel heavier and less flexible. This can interfere with daily activities, making it harder to walk comfortably or climb stairs without strain. For those who enjoy grapes but want to avoid these issues, doctors often recommend moderation. Reducing portion sizes and limiting how often grapes are eaten can help prevent excess fructose from building up in the body. For a lower sugar alternative, experts suggest berries, such as blueberries or blackberries, which have less fructose and more anti-inflammatory properties. These simple swaps can help support healthier joints and more comfortable movement, allowing you to stay active and mobile with greater ease. Watermelon is often celebrated for its refreshing taste and high water content, making it a popular choice during the warmer months. Its light, hydrating qualities can be quite appealing, especially when staying hydrated is so important for overall health. However, what many people don't realize is that watermelon also has a very high glycemic index. This means that when you eat watermelon, the natural sugars are quickly absorbed into your bloodstream, causing a rapid spike in blood sugar levels. Experts suggest that sudden increases in blood sugar can lead to inflammation and poor circulation, particularly in the legs. For seniors, this can make it harder to stay active and comfortable throughout the day. Swelling around the ankles, tightness in the calves, and that familiar feeling of heaviness after eating are all signs that circulation might be struggling to keep up. Over time, frequent spikes in blood sugar can contribute to more noticeable discomfort, especially after walking or standing for long periods. Another consideration is how watermelon's rapid sugar absorption can affect those with conditions like diabetes or poor circulation. Studies show that repeated blood sugar spikes can lead to damage in the small blood vessels that supply nutrients and oxygen to the legs and feet. When this happens, it can reduce mobility and increase the risk of swelling and discomfort. Watermelon may seem light and harmless, but its effect on blood sugar can be more powerful than expected. For those who still enjoy the taste of watermelon, doctors often recommend smaller portions and pairing it with foods that are high in protein or fiber. This can help slow down the absorption of sugar and lessen its impact on circulation. Being mindful of how certain fruits affect your body can make a big difference in how strong and steady your legs feel each day. Oranges are well known for their bright, fresh flavor and their high vitamin C content, which supports the immune system. But for seniors, there is another side to consider. Oranges are naturally high in citric acid, which can be harsh on sensitive joints. Experts suggest that excessive consumption of acidic foods like oranges may contribute to joint inflammation, particularly for those already experiencing conditions such as arthritis. The acidity in oranges can trigger flare-ups, leading to stiffness and discomfort in the knees, hips, and hands. Over time, this can make simple movements more challenging, affecting overall mobility and comfort. Studies show that chronic exposure to acidic foods can gradually wear down cartilage, the cushioning tissue between joints. This can increase the feeling of stiffness, especially in the morning or after periods of rest. For those managing joint pain, doctors often recommend monitoring the intake of citrus fruits, as the natural acids can make inflammation worse. Even drinking orange juice daily may add to the discomfort without any obvious signs until stiffness becomes more noticeable. For those who love the taste of oranges but want to protect their joints, there are gentler alternatives. Some experts recommend opting for lower acid fruits like apples or pears, which are less likely to contribute to inflammation. If you still want the benefits of vitamin C, Berries are another good option. They are rich in antioxidants but much gentler on the joints. By making small adjustments, it's possible to keep enjoying delicious fruits without the added strain on your knees and hips, helping you stay more comfortable and active throughout the day. Green apples are often chosen for their crisp texture and slightly tart flavor, and many believe they are the healthier option because of their lower sugar content compared to red apples. But what's less commonly known is that green apples are surprisingly high in malic acid. Malic acid is a natural compound that gives green apples their signature tartness, but it can also have an effect on joint health. Experts suggest that for those who experience joint discomfort or stiffness, malic acid may contribute to inflammation in sensitive areas like the knees, hips, and hands. Over time, regular consumption of high-acid fruits like green apples can lead to a buildup of discomfort, making daily movements feel more challenging. Some studies show that increased acidity in the diet can irritate joint tissues, particularly in individuals who already have arthritis or age-related joint issues. This can make it harder to maintain mobility and may even contribute to that familiar feeling of tightness or aching after standing or walking for a while. Additionally, green apples still contain natural sugars that, while lower than some other fruits, can still impact blood sugar levels. For seniors, maintaining steady blood sugar is important for circulation and overall joint health. Spikes in blood sugar can reduce circulation to the legs, leading to that heavy or stiff feeling that makes it harder to move comfortably. Doctors recommend that if you enjoy green apples, it's best to eat them in moderation and consider pairing them with a small amount of protein or healthy fat. This helps to balance the sugar absorption and minimize its impact on blood flow. For those who want to reduce acidity but still enjoy apples, switching to red or golden varieties, which have less malic acid, may be easier on the joints. Making these small adjustments can help protect your legs and keep you moving with comfort and ease. Mangoes are a delicious and nutrient-rich fruit, but they do come with a few considerations, especially for those managing blood sugar levels or joint inflammation. Mangoes are naturally very sweet, with high levels of sugar. While the sugars in fruit are generally better for the body than added sugars, they can still contribute to blood sugar spikes. For individuals with diabetes or those monitoring their blood sugar, these spikes can be concerning. Experts suggest that consuming mangoes in moderation is key, especially if you're already dealing with blood sugar management. In addition to their high sugar content, mangoes also contain compounds that may increase inflammation in the body. Some studies have shown that the natural sugars found in mangoes can trigger an inflammatory response, which can be particularly troublesome for people who experience joint pain, arthritis, or other inflammatory conditions. This inflammation can lead to discomfort in muscles and joints, making movement more difficult. While mangoes provide many health benefits, including vitamins and antioxidants, their high sugar and potential inflammatory effects mean they may not be the best choice for everyone, especially for those with chronic conditions like arthritis or joint pain. Doctors often recommend considering how your body reacts to certain foods, including fruits like mangoes. If you notice an increase in joint discomfort or difficulty managing your blood sugar after eating mangoes, it may be worth limiting their intake or choosing lower sugar fruits instead. Mangoes can still be enjoyed occasionally, but balancing them with other healthy foods is important to avoid any negative impact on your overall health. If you're unsure about how mangoes fit into your diet, consulting with a healthcare provider can help guide you toward the best choices for your specific needs. When looking to make healthier choices, swapping out certain fruits in your daily meals is a simple yet effective way to start. For example, if you're used to enjoying sweeter, high-sugar fruits like mangoes or grapes, consider substituting them with lower sugar options like berries, apples, or pears. These alternatives are just as flavorful and packed with nutrients, but they're less likely to cause a spike in blood sugar levels. Strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries are particularly good choices, as they're rich in antioxidants and fiber, which can help support heart health and digestion. For snacks, it's easy to create tasty and satisfying options that are both nutritious and easy on the body. Sliced apples or pears with a small serving of almond butter make for a filling and sweet snack without the added sugars of tropical fruits. Similarly, a small handful of mixed nuts paired with a few slices of cucumber can provide a satisfying crunch, along with healthy fats and protein. Some studies suggest that including nuts in your diet may help with inflammation and blood sugar control, so this can be a great choice for those managing joint pain or diabetes. Smoothies are another great way to get a variety of fruits and vegetables into your diet, and there are many ways to make them both healthy and delicious. Instead of using high-sugar fruits like bananas or mangoes, try a mix of berries, leafy greens like spinach or kale, and a splash of unsweetened almond milk or water. Adding a spoonful of chia seeds or flax seeds will provide extra fiber and omega-3s, which are important for joint health and overall well-being. Doctors often recommend smoothies as a way to increase nutrient intake without overloading on sugar, especially when using ingredients that are lower on the glycemic index. To make the transition to healthier fruits easier, it helps to do some meal prep. Wash and slice your fruits and veggies ahead of time and store them in containers so they're ready to grab for a snack or add to a meal. If smoothies are part of your routine, consider preparing freezer bags with pre-measured portions of fruits and veggies, so all you need to do is blend them up when you're ready. This simple step can save time and reduce the temptation to reach for less nutritious options when hunger strikes. By making these small swaps and planning ahead, it becomes easier to maintain a balanced diet that supports both long-term health and immediate energy needs. It's all about choosing fruits and snacks that are lower in sugar but still full of flavor and nutrients, helping you feel your best without sacrificing taste. It's helpful to take a moment to revisit what we've covered so far. We've discussed a variety of fruits and their effects on blood sugar, inflammation, and overall health. Remember, the key is moderation and making choices that align with your specific needs. For instance, while mangoes are delicious and packed with nutrients, their high sugar content means they might not be the best option for everyone, especially for those managing blood sugar levels or joint pain. Instead, lower sugar fruits like berries, apples, and pears offer a refreshing alternative without the same concerns. Now that we've highlighted a few important choices, it's important to keep in mind that these small adjustments to your diet can have a big impact over time. Experts suggest that even subtle changes, like swapping out one high-sugar fruit for a lower-sugar option, can help keep blood sugar levels steady and reduce inflammation in the body. The goal is to find what works best for you, making sure that you feel your best without feeling restricted. One viewer, for example, shared how simply replacing their daily banana with half an apple led to better energy levels and more consistent blood sugar. This shows how small shifts can make a noticeable difference. As we move forward, there are plenty of other fruits to explore and consider for your diet. It's about finding a balance that suits your tastes and health goals. Let's take a look at a few more fruits that might be beneficial for you, keeping those principles of moderation and mindful choices in mind. Making these adjustments doesn't need to be difficult. In fact, many people find that once they start making healthier fruit choices, they feel more energized and enjoy their meals even more. So, let's keep going and continue discovering the best fruits to support your health. If you found this information helpful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date on more practical tips for maintaining good health. Sharing your thoughts and experiences is always encouraged, as it helps build a community of people focused on living their healthiest lives. Have you tried swapping out some of the fruits we discussed today? What changes do you plan to make? Your insights can be valuable to others who are on a similar journey. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll dive into some common hidden food dangers that might be affecting your health without you even knowing. It's always good to be informed about what's in your food and how it can impact your overall well-being. Thanks for watching, and remember, taking small steps toward healthier choices can make a big difference in how you feel every day. Making small changes in your daily routine can have a significant impact on how you feel from day to day. When it comes to improving your leg strength and mobility, every step counts, no matter how small it may seem at first. Whether it's a simple stretching routine, incorporating a few minutes of walking, or choosing foods that support your joints and muscles, these small actions can lead to noticeable improvements in your overall well-being. Experts suggest that consistency is key, and even small efforts can add up over time to create lasting benefits. Remember, it's never too late to start. In our next video, we'll explore more common foods that could be unknowingly affecting your health, and how simple swaps can help you feel stronger and more mobile. Stay tuned and keep moving forward. You have the power to improve your health, one step at a time.